Salesforce announces an AI workforce initiative with Oracle and Microsoft. Linus Torvalds weighs in on the latest Linux conflicts. And AI allows you to build and control your own follower network. Welcome to #Trending. I'm your host, Jim Love. Let's get into it. Earlier this year, there were a flurry of devices which claimed to launch AI agents, these semi-autonomous and eventually autonomous agents that would perform tasks and make decisions using artificial intelligence. One of the many that made a big splash with its demos was the Rabbit R1. The CEO and founder of that company went viral with demonstrations of how this device could plan and book a vacation for a family of 4 based on a single voice command and its existing knowledge of their preferences. While like many overhyped early developments, these devices were often much better in the demo than in real life with all of its complexities. And many of the consumer devices, after their initial splash of excitement, have gone back to work to try to make these complex consumer applications work in the real world. But despite these early setbacks, the idea of autonomous agents is captivating, and it is how many of the benefits of AI will be transferred into the modern workforce. And now, Salesforce, the CRM giant known for its marketplace of business functions, is leveraging this concept in an attempt to be the leader in the AI-enabled workplace. Business functions may not have the sex appeal of the consumer-oriented efforts in this area, but they have an enormous potential. Early models of agents are already making inroads into the workforce in customer support, marketing, and other areas. But the potential for industrial-strength agents is endless, particularly when they can bring expert analysis and execution to business processes. Financial analysis, supply chain management, human resources, contract management, cybersecurity, fraud detection, and even making general robotic process automation available are just some of the many possibilities. And these can further be subdivided into specific industries. The potential is enormous. That's no doubt why Salesforce has unveiled a new initiative and is also bringing Oracle and Microsoft on board as partners. The project, which Salesforce is calling the Agentforce Partner Network, is a perfect strategy for Salesforce, who has played in the AI-enabled space but by no means is seen to be a leader in the development of major AI systems. Google, OpenAI, Anthropic, and others are moving at full speed to bring autonomous AI agents to the workplace. Salesforce believes it can enter this area in a big way, leveraging its massive client base and delivery network to be a real player in leading AI into corporate use. And it plans to leverage partnerships to do this. Microsoft's work with OpenAI, Oracle's announcement of over 50 agents in its Fusion Cloud application suite, and even chipmaker NVIDIA has joined the group to bring its specialized hardware capabilities to the partnership. While the exact details of the collaboration remain unclear, this partnership brings together major players in the tech industry and a large number of applications. With any emerging technology, particularly in a rapidly evolving field like AI, we have to distinguish between current capabilities and future projections. The practical applications and implications of the Agentforce Partner Network will become clearer as the initiative progresses. But one thing is certain, this is an idea that won't go away. Meta's CEO Mark Zuckerberg has been quoted as saying, "There could be more AI agents in the world than humans." Industry observers will be watching closely to see how this collaboration develops and what concrete advancements it might bring to AI integration in business settings. We've covered the big dispute in the Linux community with the war between the supporters of C++ versus the supporters of Rust. But when Linus Torvalds, who has headed the Linux project for more than 3 decades now, weighs in, you have to pay attention. Speaking at the Linux Foundation's Open Source Summit in Vienna, Torvalds expressed surprise at the intensity of the Rust versus C discussion, noting that it has taken on almost religious overtones. This comes as the Linux kernel, now 33 years old, faces ongoing discussions about incorporating Rust for its memory safety features. Torvalds compared the debate to ancient schisms over VI or Emacs about which was the best editor, an argument that goes on to this day. But perhaps in the spirit of trying to bring the community together, Torvalds tried to view the Rust integration positively, stating that even if it were to become a failure, that's how you learn. He appreciates how Rust has livened up discussions in the community, although he acknowledges that some arguments have turned nasty. The debate has been contentious, with some developers viewing Rust's memory safety features as an insult to the kernel's existing work. Recently, a maintainer of the Rust for Linux project stepped down, citing frustration with non-technical nonsense. Torvalds, known for his past outbursts, displayed diplomacy in his comments. He's noted that while C is a simple language that's easy to make mistakes in, Rust is more complex. He understands that some developers prefer C's simplicity and may not like the differences in Rust. But as the Linux project moves forward, it's clear that the Rust versus C debate is far from over. Much like the enduring VI versus Emacs discussion, it may continue to be a topic for passionate discourse in the developer community for years to come. In a shocking turn of events in the semiconductor industry, Qualcomm has, as reported by the New York Times, approached Intel to discuss the possibility of Qualcomm acquiring Intel. This move comes as Intel struggles with declining market share and technological setbacks, while Qualcomm rides high on the boom in mobile and AI chips. Qualcomm has not made an official offer yet, but has initiated what are termed exploratory talks. Any deal would face significant hurdles, including regulatory scrutiny due to the company's size and importance to national security. A decade ago, such a move would have been unthinkable, highlighting Intel's recent struggles in mobile and AI markets. Intel's market cap is only $93 billion now, down 40% over the last year, while Qualcomm's is $169 billion, up 55%. One twist to any deal: Qualcomm doesn't actually manufacture its chips, and it may be more interested in Intel's chip design operations and PC expertise rather than its manufacturing facilities. But Intel's recent division of the company into design and manufacturing may make this type of deal even more possible. But any potential deal would face intense antitrust review and national security scrutiny, given Intel's importance in defense applications and U.S. semiconductor competitiveness. While it's at the discussion and rumor stage, this could reshape the landscape of the semiconductor industry, with far-reaching implications for technology, national security, and global competition in chip manufacturing. So, are you dissatisfied with the reactions your social posts are getting? Not enough attention, too much criticism, not enough praise? Well, there's a new app for you, and it's called Social AI, that is giving users their own private Twitter-like network populated entirely by AI chatbots. Social AI, created by 28-year-old developer Michael Saman, allows users to curate their own audience of AI bots. These virtual followers can range from supportive fans to brutal critics, with categories like trolls, doomers, and brutally honest bots available. Users post their thoughts, and bots respond instantly, mimicking the engagement of platforms like X or Threads. While some critics view social AI as a potential echo chamber or flattery machine, Saman says he's positioning it as an antidote to the toxicity often found on mainstream social media. He compares it with writing in a diary or penning a letter you never send, but with the added benefit of immediate feedback. Interestingly, Saman notes that most users don't just select agreeable bots. Many choose contrarians or realists to challenge their views, seeking a more balanced interaction. This approach aims to recreate the early days of social media, when users could freely express themselves with a small, trusted circle. Supporters would say that social AI is part of a growing trend towards AI-powered emotional support and companionship apps. And while it's not meant to replace human interaction, it offers a space for users to explore ideas and work through personal issues without the pressure of public social media. There's an old Star Trek episode from the very first series where a space traveler was trapped on a foreign world, and an alien intelligence created a companion for him. No surprise, a beautiful female human. But even today, I remember what I was thinking when I watched that episode. It was just sad. That's our show for today. Show notes are at technewsday.com. I'm your host, Jim Love. Thanks for listening. Have a marvelous Monday.